Ladies and gentlemen, every deck in Balatro in the current calendar year, 1 run a day. That's all we get. Why not us? Why not now? Blue deck, blue stake. You worked out for the first time in your life yesterday. Your body says ouch. Ouch means good. All right, so we're gonna tomatoes. Oh, chat. So
Daniel, been watching the clicky cards for 16 months. Love the slop. Cheers to the 596.
Drew Tiny, thanks for the 16-0. What do you mean slop? Chad, so this past weekend I went to Cedar Point. Woo! Man, there's a lot of good on the table, man. I think we buy this, and this.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
The Great Tubber gifted a tier 1 sub to Zachary Krieger. They have given 47 gift subs in the channel.
Great Tober, thank you for the gifted. Appreciate the support. 1 in 4 chance for each 8 to be a tarot. Can we horse with 1? We could play the 8. 1 in 4 chance I can't. Why not us? Why not now? Okay, we're in a little bit of trouble here. We want to play some Fesa, right? We already burned 2 jacks. That card is AT. Okay, that'll get us there. All right. Chad, so this hold on, let me see what's going on here first. $3 chuck. We need to save some honey money. Honey bunny, funny bunny. Honey money. We'll hang on to it for now. Actually, let's sell it to get 2 better ones. Okay, we're in this. You can play the straighta. Let's play it. All right, that's how you win in Balatro, right there, man. We need the glow up, man. We need the glow up. All right, so this past weekend, I went to Cedar Point. If you're unfamiliar with Cedar Point, it is a theme park, right? So it's kind of like, the best way to describe it is like a theme park, but without a theme. I know that's crazy. So it's like what do they call those? A theme park without a theme. A ride park? Amusement park. Yeah, that's my only knock on Cedar Point, is that there's no theme to it. It's just rides. And like, we could be in some serious trouble here. Oh, we have half Joker, sorry. There we go. There's just no theme. So there's just a bunch of like rides, like the Siren's Call, the Gemini, the Magnum, Millennium Force. Like, there's no like overarching, there's not like Binion's Town, there's not like Marvel City, there's not like Star Wars area. It's none of that. That's my only knock on it. We can immolate, get some honey bunny. That's my only knock on it. Get this out of here. But what I did do while I was there, I did. You've heard of the Notes app? I use Google Keep. I was writing down some bits as I saw people walk by, man. That's so. Do we got any threes? How 3 threes? Just because if I didn't write it down, like funny stuff that happened, I would have forgot it, you know? Let's take this one. So basically, we can keep this going. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically, you're not gonna believe me. You're not gonna believe me, and that's okay. I don't expect you to. But so I went with both my sons. One of like, this is our first time ever going to an amusement park. We found out my younger son like really loves rides. My older son is kind of into them. So one of my sons wanted to go on like the mid to smaller level rides, and I don't do spinny rides, but he's doing the same spinny ride over and over again. So I'm talking like 4 or 5 times in a row, and I'm just like not on the ride, but I'm watching him. Like kind of, there's like some parents sitting down, and I sit down on this like flower bed, and probably like 8 feet away, another lady sits down, and she reaches into her fanny pack, and she pulls out this like rectangle cylinder with like a screw cap on the bottom. It looks like a deodorant thing, but it's rectangle. But it's like a rectangle. So she starts doing it, and like she starts putting it all over her face, like rubbing it on her face. And then I get a little closer, and it looks like it's butter, man. I swear it's butter. The case is yellow. She's putting butter all over her face. I go, what the heck's going on? I didn't know what was going on. So what I did, I reached into my pocket when my son got off the final ride, and I walk by her. I throw a piece of bread at her. I'm like, hey, here's some toast for your butter. All right, let's keep rolling, man. What do you mean it's sunscreen? Well, when is sunscreen rectangular? Since when is sunscreen rectangular, man? What do you mean, where did I get the bread from? The bread store. What do you mean, the bread store? You never bought bread before? All right. Chat, what was it? What was she rubbing on her face, man? Man, these are all slop. Sunscreen? But why was it in a butter dispenser? We could buy that and be okay. Ace, K's, and J's. Get rid of the K's. They have butter dispensers like that? Since when? Could have been margarine. I've never seen sunscreen like that, man. I just haven't seen it. I bought one of those sunscreen sticks for the first time in weeks. You put it on your face like it's deodorant. In no world was it anything other than sunscreen, but it looked like butter. All right, let's add some hand size. Let's keep rolling here. If you actually tossed a piece of bread at her, that's peak BM. Do we have a lot of fives? Why didn't you just ask her? Because I couldn't get past the fact that she was slopping butter all over her face, man. What do we have the least of? Hold on. Anything but nines and queens. Aces and kings and jays and kings. This is some pretty rough bait. What do you mean bait? Come on, Chad. You really think I had bread on me? And if I did have bread on me, I was gonna throw it at some random woman? Do you really think I was gonna do that? I don't need to. You're making me explain the bits, man.
I don't know if I can watch Dan anymore that he threw a piece of bread at a woman he didn't know.
Come on, man. If I go here, you know it's. You said you did it, but come on, man. It's all about the bit, man. Come on. Why in chat if you think I would throw bread at some woman that I don't even know, let alone a woman that I do know? Think I'm just out here just number one, you think I'm out here with bread in my pocket? Why would I have bread in my pocket at a theme park? That's the bit, man. The bit isn't about the lady who's putting butter all over her face. That really did happen. It's the fact that why would Dan have bread in his pocket? That's the bit. Scratch that one from the notepad. Well, now you know if the lady was actually putting butter on her face. We can turn A's into twos.
Thank you for the donation.
The Knicks mix.
The PWH mix. Tipped $3. Hey. Dan.
What?
I remember when you. And that's when I'm. It's history, man. Under.
Thank you for the support, Knicks Mix. Ever see anyone using an aerosol can of butter spray at a theme park? Toss a frying pan at them. But you can't fit a frying pan in your pocket, but you can with the piece of bread. You can put a piece of bread in your pocket. That's the joke. The bread in the pocket is the joke part, man. She was actually putting butter on her face, okay? That's the true part. At least I think it was. It's the bread and the butter part. Why not? Why bread? Why not corn or potatoes? Because you can't fit corn or potatoes in your pocket. I got to get rid of that. What am I doing with that? Give us more face. Chad, you're missing the joke, man. So what's the next bit from Cedar Point?
Roses are red, violets are blue. I really hate Balatro. I wish you did too.
Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Star Sleep, thanks for the 39 months, man. Make some planets. All right, so this is just a one-liner. This is a one-liner. This is a one-liner. We don't need the 9. We need the 10. We need the J. We'll take the J. So so you gotta understand, so I'm like, my son keeps riding the same ride over and over and over again, and like over time, like I'm not the only one, right? Like there's other parents sitting down. I got the lady who just got done rubbing butter all over her face next to me, and then like the dad sits next to me. He's like, Dad, will you go on? Like the kid goes up to the dad, and the dad's got a phone like this. Like the son had been on the ride a couple times. The dad's sitting there watching something on the phone. And he's like, okay. I'll go on the ride with you. So he puts the phone down, not in his pocket. So I'm like, okay, let me, maybe I'll go on the ride too. So I get behind him. I follow him up in the line. And he gets on the ride with his son, and then instantly pulls the phone back out and is watching. I mean, it's like a mid-level ride, and he's watching South Park on his phone about theme parks while he's at a theme park on a ride. I'm like, what? This dude's watching South Park on a ride with this kid in front of him he's watching the South Park theme park video about the theme park. And then I threw a piece of bread at him. All right, we're back. Oh, bull the heck out of me, man. Bull Durham. No, I did really see a guy watching. He was sitting next to me. I did actually see a guy watching South Park on his phone while his kid was on the ride. But that by itself is not funny. You got to, put a little bit on it. How is that a one-liner? Because it is. How is it not a one-liner? It's an 8-liner? What do you mean an 8-liner? The whole thing is one line. It's one line on the Google Keep. It says, see how it says bits on the top? Each one of those lines is a joke. That's why they call it a one-liner. See, like the first line, it says, dude at Cedar Point watching South Park. Second line, lady rubs butter on her face. Those are the bits. What do you mean? Those are my only 2 bits. I was riding rides the other time, man. What do you want me to do? Put that on the Google do not keep? How do you think bits work? Only thing worse if he was watching anime. All right. Guy who writes his bits in Google Keep, not the Notes app. Look, Ryan Gary's gone for what, the next 2 weeks? Someone's got to keep the bits going while he's gone. All right, let's keep going here. What do you mean he's what? Thank you for your service. You're welcome. You know what? Who said that? It's 8-8. Thank you for recognizing the effort. Enjoy your 24-hour VIP. We need more honey money, funny bunny. Ooh. It's good, man. We're definitely gonna win this run, by the way, which I know everyone's so concerned about. Here's a donut for your glaze. What glaze? We gotta sell that now. All right, give us some planets. Captain Planet, he's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. One little. I think that could probably take us to the promised land, don't you, chat? It's better than not having it. All right, let's get this toast. We want to get as many face in the hand as humanly possible. As many face in the hand. As many face in the hand. Look at that, man. Bull's getting bald bull. He's getting bald bull. You want faces and hands? Hold on. What did you just say to me? I need what did you just say to my face? If you're gonna say something like that, say it to my face. Hold on. Where did it go? You want faces and hands? Just tell another joke, Unk. Stay off my bits, man. Let me do the bits around here, okay? Let me do the bits, okay? Don't talk to me about theme park merch. Let me do the bits. Unk. What do you mean, no way? What? I was walking through Cedar Point. I saw the merch stand. The guy spray painting shirts. And I saw one that said certified Unk. I said, let me take a picture of that. That's a good bit for chat. Skipper. Nice plant bait? No, that plant baiter is a hate watcher. Laney, welcome in. If it was like Nick's Mix, you could say that was like a paid chatter that said that. Now I'll take my +2s and large 2s. I didn't get enough +2s for that organic bit. You want to buy a shirt? No thanks, bro. Just clip farming. What do you mean? I saw it, Chad. I saw it. I'm like, come on. Number one. I got a couple questions. I'm not judging. I got a couple questions, but I'm not judging. Like, if you're gonna get a custom shirt made, these are probably 50, 60 bucks. Custom spray paint shirt. You're gonna get one that says certified unk on it with the mustache. Who's wearing that? No disrespect, no judgment. I just need to know who's wearing that. Is someone who's wearing that who's not an unk, or someone who is an unk that is like embracing it, or neither? I don't know. Don't say me. I wouldn't buy that shirt. Probably a 13-year-old, honestly. He bought it? I did not buy it. Do you think I'm walking around a theme park carrying or wearing a shirt that says certified unk? Come on, chat. That's actually unbelievable that you think I would buy that. You know what's worse? The guy's smirking while sneaking a pic with bread in his pockets. Someone just joined the Discord asking you to try their game. Doug CL, welcome in. What room are they in? Main chat? Chad, I feel like this is aggressive. I feel like this may be crossing the line. Wayne says, "Hey guys, apologies if I'm in the wrong place. I recently released a roguelike on Steam. I was hoping to talk to Dana about giving it a try. Is it safe to assume unsolicited DMs are a no-no?" The only reason why we know this person is new because that means they're brand new. Hey Wayne, how did you find the Discord, bud? All right, let's keep rolling here. We could buy one here. Actually, we don't really need anything. Starting off with a BM Bud. What do you mean? What's BM about Bud? No repeat hand types, no problem. Oh, we need to keep some double doubles. Some double troubles. What do we not have the most of? We have no nines. Get rid of the nines. Nines, the nines. Get rid of the nines, the nines. Nines, the nines. All right, Benson. I almost clicked it mid-show, but I'm like, you know, it's probably a well thought out DM, so I should give it more time. Should we just play the threes, the threes, the threes? Your grandson is 5 and he only calls his dad Bud. Cracks you up, my man. We need a 2. A 2. Should we play the 3 queens and get out? Where my queen's at? Toopy. Play the Toopy. That should get us out, hopefully. Okay, that gets us out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Let's keep rolling here, chat. Let's keep rolling here. Oh god, it's just a matter of like, do we or don't we? That's the question. Do we or don't we? How do we know Wayne Makes Games is the same Wayne that just showed up in the Discord and first messages, can I send an unsolicited DM about Dan playing my game? How do we know it's the same Wayne, chat? We can't make any assumptions. Okay? The chippas. This is good for the chippas. Look at the chippas here. Olgo caught. Dan weighing the bit versus risk in real time. We got to be careful here. Look at the honey money, funny bunny. All right, we're at ante 7. Let's finish off this juicy win. Nick's Mix, you're blowing up the bit, man. Nick's, you're blowing up the bit. You're blowing the potential bit up. I don't know if we're gonna do the bit, but you're blowing it up right here. But also, thank you for being a smart and kind chatter, looking out for your fellow human. I appreciate that. No, you're doing the nice thing. You're being nicey. All right, let's get the Nick's Mix. We need, you know what we need? We need some diamond dogs. We need some diamond dogs. Ooh, perfect. Chat, you know they're doing another Mortal Kombat left to right. Left to right. He's followed the Always On channel for 5 months. Okay. Not look. That's why we didn't come out guns blazing. Are we in trouble here? Five of a kind? Yeah, but then we don't get the funny money. The chip money, the funny honey money, bunny. Do we have enough chippas? We may have enough chippas. I think we have enough chippas. We just need to win. There's no point in keeping both of these. Then we lose the money, honey, money, 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 honey, money. I think we can keep what we got, but we're losing 10 mul. I think we keep what we got. 20 extra chips isn't going to do much.
Let's go.
7 space 0 space dang heart.
Argon Matrix. Thank you for the 70 months. Appreciate the support. Start with 0 discards. Discard this. It's gonna be closey, very closey, very closey. I wouldn't mind that popping, to be honest with you. Liquidation. Has Wayne said anything?
Let's go.
Dan, I'm late this morning. Sorry if asked a million times. How is weapons?
Yo, Janudu, thank you for the 13 straight months. Appreciate it. Weapons is really good. It's unique, one of kind, one of one. Enjoyable, bizarre, good. Also check Letterbox for the full review. It's glass. It's glass this too, just in case. It's Maloon Balloon. Is it necessary to say that my friend made the movie? That doesn't affect my review because my buddy made it. It's not a conflict of interest. I didn't get paid to see the movie. If I got paid to see it, then I got to disclose that. When's Kreger hopping in? Ange, I didn't know you're on a last name basis with them. Uh-oh. Funny money, honey bunny. Give me a big one. Give me a big one. We can buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. All right, let's get this toast. What do we, left to right to left to right to? Just in case, we'll glass it. How was the rest of your meals after last week? After the fast? Yeah, back to normal food for the most part. It's good. It's honey bunny. We don't want to spend too much for the honey money bunny. Are we in the last thing? 150. We need something here. Something, anything. Take that. Spaghetti without the past. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. That card is disgusting. What's wrong with the +2 card? So you can play it any way you want. Still a +2 this way, and still a +2 this way. What's wrong with the +2 card? What's wrong with it? What do you mean there's no way? There's no way he brews his coffee at his desk. Froth yourself before you froth one another. We need big league. Gotta mix up the gorilla nutrients. Should we hang a few? Hang them. You know that monitor got some coffee on it? That's not true at all. Cinema. Cinema. Here's the thing though. I'd rather win with this so we can get a better stamp on this. Do you think we could win with that? I know it's greedy, but can we win with this? You can have both. We're on blue stake now. You can have it all. Why is that all weird? Chat, why is that all weird? Chat, why is that all weird? Why is that one all weird? Doesn't make any sense.
75. Cinema. Sin cinema.
2-win streak. Why not us? Why not now? But we got a juicy win streak with everybody. Yeah. And we're on a win streak of 2, and it's one a day around here. We go $1, one game around here, so that way people can cry clicky cards, clicky cards, clicky cards. Look at that win percentage, 99%, man. Why not us? Why not now? Let's peep the collection. How are we? What did we just? We just slapped some blue on what? We just slapped some blue on what? We slapped a blue on one that didn't have a blue. What was the blue one? We slapped a blue on it. Where is it? That one had perp. The reroll guy? What's he look like? How come we never see those ever? Where's the reroll guy? Right there. We slapped a blue on it. Chaos the Clown. Ladies and gentlemen, put that in your pipe. Chat, one a day, man. Chat, how many days? Chat, long-term prop bet. Average Atlas, we got that put in there. Long-term prop bet. How many days can we go of only doing one Balatro run a day? Type it in chat. Let me see. What do you think? 0 to 100. Dan's game is like his one-liner. Still takes far longer than it should. That's not a challenge. Yes, it is. Clicky cards is a challenge. Clicky, 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 clicky. Clicky, clicky. Daily outro. Wait, is Wayne still in chat? Nix. Nix, did you blow the bid up? No, you don't have. It's not about winning. It's about self-control. Should we look at Wayne's game or no? How many seconds should we give Wayne's game trailer? Okay, how many seconds should we give it? It is 59 seconds long.
This is Flip and Finance Limited Live.
Okay, based on the first 5 seconds you hear, how many seconds should we give it?
This is Flip and Finance Limited Liability Company.
All right, what's the average?